Hey guys, how are you? In this video, we want to learn the 4x4 Rubik's Cube together. First, we need to memorize the Rubik's colors completely. For example, here we have colors: red, blue, and orange. And we must know the exact combination of colors from the 3x3 Rubik's. For example, white is opposite yellow. On the right side of blue is red, and on the left is orange. Then there is the green color which is in front of the blue color. Well, now we have to scramble Rubik's. Now we have to make the Rubik's centers in the order of the color we remember. First, we need to make the white center. U, R, W, and then they mate. Then we have to move the speed upwards. We put the nut in its place by hitting the U to movement. But the last bead is placed in its place in a special way. As you can see, if we act like the previous method, the order of the other three beads will be messed up. So you have to do it the way I say. Place the upper beads in such a way that when the lower bead comes up, it hits their corners, and after performing the U movement, return it to the previous position. Well, now we need to move on to the opposite color, that is, to complete the yellow center. We complete this center by performing the U or U prime movement. Here again, we have the corner mode. So we use the same method as before. And in the same way, we make the rest of the centers. Let's go to the center of red color. Here we move the small r. Then we go to the color green. And then we make the rest of the centers in the same way. We have to go to the second step, which is to make the edges. After making the centers like a 3x3 Rubik's, Now, we need to pair the edges together, like 3 by 3 Rubiks. Well, first, we choose one of the beads. For example, here are the edges blue-orange. Now we have to look for pairs of the same color and place them facing but above or below the other bead. If the beads are facing each other like here, we use this formula. R, F prime, U, R prime, F. And as you can see, the beads are facing each other like this. Now, if the lower bead is on the right side, we use this formula. UW prime, R, U, R prime, UW. And as you can see, the beads are pairs. Let's go to the next edge, green and pink. Well, we are looking for its pair. After we find the other bead, we have to put them in front of each other to use the formula if they are above and below each other. This mode is the same as the previous mode, so we use the same formula. UW prime, R, U, R prime, UW. And in the same way, we pair the rest of the beads. Just note that after the edges are paired, you need to replace an edge that is not yet paired. Now, at this stage, we reach the last two pairs, which should not be matched like other edges, and we must put them in front of each other and use this formula. UW prime, R, U, R prime, F, R prime, F prime, R, UW. And as you can see, all the edges are paired. Well, at this stage, we have to solve the Rubik exactly like the 3x3 Rubik. But the 4x4 Rubik has two very important errors that I will tell you at the end of the video. First, we scramble the Rubik's 3x3. In the second step, we have to make plus and two layers of Rubik's. Now, we repeat exactly the same steps for Rubik 4x4. By the way, if you don't know how to solve Rubik's 3x3, I already taught it. You can go to the link that comes up or from the link in the caption and see the Rubik's 3x3 tutorial. Now, in the next step, we have to make the above yellow plus. But here is a very important issue that when we run the formula in Rubik 3x3 it produces a yellow plus, but in 4x4 Rubik there is no plus part, which is the first error of 4x4 Rubik. And it is very important. Well, here you have to put the Rubik in this mode and then execute this formula. RW U2 RW U2 RW prime U2 RW U2 LW prime U2 RW U2 RW prime U2 LW RW2 U2 RW prime. And as you can see, plus yellow is made, and we will solve the next steps like Rubik's 3x3. Well, Rubik 4x4 is sometimes not the same as Rubik 3x3, and in the last step, it has another error that looks like this. To solve this error, we first execute the formula of the last stage of Rubik's once, so that the blue pair is on the right side. F2 U L R prime F2 L prime R U2. In the last step, you must execute this formula. Here, I mean the movement of R in the middle. R2 U2 R2 UW2 R2 UW2 U2. And your 4x4 Rubiks will be solved. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for staying with me until the end of the video. And until the next video, goodbye.
I don't